Imagine you were poor. You would feel frustrated towards inequality in society. You would probably think the rich people only concentrate on their wealth and don't care for the poor. Jane Addams and Mother Teresa were people who had different views. People have to help the poor, especially wealthy people. That's nobody's belief. Jane Addams' mother reminded her. Watching her mother's good deeds throughout her childhood inspired her to make her life different. Jane Addams, who was a vigorous reader, wanted to be a doctor and used her education to help the poor. Support from a wealthy family led her to form grand plans, and no one doubted her failure. Then her father died, leaving a tremendous inheritance to her and her two stepbrothers. Through the shock of his death, Jane, who had always wanted higher education, moved to Philadelphia to learn medical studies. She pushed herself to get the degree, but failed. A chronic illness which she had suffered since 4 years of age mocked her dream. Her tears fell in big drops. Losing her dream, she felt like a bird without wings. As no one doubted her failure, it seemed too hard to recover. Undergoing surgery to cure her illness gave her one more chance to restart her dream. She embarked upon a European tour with her friends. During the journey, she realized the ways to help the poor. Visiting and observing the first settlement house in the world, Tony B. Hall, gave her a clue. With her tremendous inheritance, she and Ellen Starr founded Hull House, which is located in Chicago and the first settlement house in the United States. The days after founding Hull House were really busy for two women. As a result of their work, the number of visitors increased rapidly. In the second year, 2,000 people visited the house weekly. It provided adult night classes, drama clubs, and art classes. Yet, she still wasn't satisfied. Seeking alternative ways, entering politics, and running associations. As a result, the 1931 Nobel Peace Prize was rewarded to her and honored in the famous American series. She may not have achieved her dream of becoming a doctor, but she always helped the poor. She changed people's awareness towards women and poor neighbors.
Later on, another woman who cared for others inspired the world as well. Odetta flower Angel's HyukJoo bloomed on 26 August 1910 in Skopje. Her mother decided to send her to a nunnery because she couldn't bear to let Teresa to spend her youth in such deep poverty. At 12 years of age, when most children still enjoy carefree plays, she became a Roman Catholic nun and changed her name to Teresa. She focused her studies upon how to help the poor. Suddenly, she felt strongly the call of God. She stood up with a single cry. She realized that when a person dies of hunger and diseases, it has not happened because God didn't help him or her. It has happened because she didn't have them first and people didn't give them what they needed. She felt guilty for poor people's oversight and thought, why did I realize that simple thing so late? She became doubly assured she would dedicate her energy to making welfare facilities for destitute people. She founded and managed the Missionaries of Charity and Shantinagol. She ultimately received the Nobel Peace Prize for her efforts.